Super Bowl.
Happy Super Bowl? Merry Super Bowl?
Happy.
What are other things? Happy Super Bowl.
Well, see, you should
Merry
say
Super Bowl.
Happy Super Bowl because you hope that the Falcons win.
Happy Super Bowl special.
Yay!
Welcome to the Real Pod. My name is David, and I am here with my very annoying co-host, Eve.
What it do?
If you're new to the podcast, because it is Super Bowl weekend, and we're doing a Super Bowl special. Usually, episodes are every Monday and Thursday, guys, but we thought we'd do something different, mostly because I wanted to.
I had no say.
Yeah, she had no say, because my team is actually in the Super Bowl. Because for those who don't know, we are actually in Atlanta, and I love my Atlanta teams.
Rep it
I
to
actually
fullest.
keep.
You rep it enough.
I rep it enough. But yeah, I want to do a little special. So we thought, what's a movie where people play football? You had, remember the Titans?
And that's not what we're thinking of.
Not at all. We had Gridiron Gang, which someone assumed was the movie when I gave the idea for the movie. But we stuck on The Longest Yard.
Who we gonna crush? The gods! Who we gonna kill? The gods! Who we gonna kiss? The gods! Gotcha.
If you don't know,
Oh, we could have done Waterboy.
oh goddamn, we could have done Waterboy. But what do you say about Water? If Waterboy was real,
It's the Waterboy for the Falcons. Played in the game. Had to sub in.
that could work for like a basketball team, because you know some of those are players that are ex-players, stuff like that. Like,
Right, you just weren't
throw me
good.
in, throw me in, coach.
I just want to be near the court.
Yep,
I just want to smell the ball.
yep. Smell the ball.
Smell the ball.
Anyway, okay. So we're gonna do The Longest Yard. If you don't know, The Longest Yard is a movie about, I don't know, because I'm gonna just say this is a remake. So I saw the remake. I did not see the original with Burt Reynolds. Okay, I saw the remake with Adam Sandler. If you hate it, I'm sorry you hate it. Okay, but the remake is where Adam Sandler is this rich, washed-up player. He crashed his car after a speeding
wife's
chase.
car.
It's his car, because he probably spent the money. She just whatever.
What that title say though?
Probably his name. But so he crashed his car, goes to jail. So then the warden tells him, hey, you're going to create a football team with the inmates. You're going to play my guard. So we thought, what if policemen and inmates played football together? We'll play the game of football.
A yearly thing.
A yearly thing where inmates and policemen play football. Not just policemen in the jail, but just policemen everywhere. They started their little league, and the inmates started their league.
Or the policeman in the jail.
The policemen in the jail
got
got the inmates, put them together, and said, you're in the league now. And they decided to play a game of football. How would that be in the real world? So usually what happens is we take 5 minutes to come with 3 points each, and then we discuss. Eve, are you ready?
Always.
Okay, great. 3 points in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
What do we do? Would it be men and women?
Yes, because I believe.
That
Oh, wait, you
women
mean
are-
playing together or separate?
That is the question.
Separate. No, I'm not. No. Yeah,
Okay.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, separate.
I mean, they got some burly women. I mean, also outside of jail as well, so not discriminating.
So you say all burly women are inside jail? Yes, that's what you just said.
No. And outside. Sister, oh, sister, I got my own mind. I got my own style, on my own time. I got something everybody knows, something it's coming to show. Sister, ow.
I thought you didn't pay attention to games.
No, it just depends on the game. Football, I can't. There's no way.
And how do you do
it feels-
soccer? Because it's a continuous flow. or
Yeah,
something?
that's the thing. Like, that's why I prefer basketball than football. So what are we doing?
When there's a time where no one's making a basket in basketball, it's way more frustrating.
This is true when they just keep just not
Going
making
back,
it.
yeah. And I'm like, this feels dumb.
Like somebody get it
Somebody
in.
get it.
Anybody.
Just anybody. Just tap in.
And finally they're just like, you know, forget it. I don't feel like blocking you this time.
And we're back, and the question was, what if policemen and inmates played a yearly game of football?
The good football. The American football. That's what you should say.
True, because
Football.
football is soccer. International football is starting next month, and I can't wait, actually. I'm going to the first game, so that's
Yay.
cool. Okay, ladies first.
All right, so easy first point. I feel like common knowledge. You would policemen
I was like, me specifically?
in Atlanta. This is where my stats
in Atlanta?
are. In Atlanta. These are where my stats came from. You feel me?
Stats that you don't have.
No, I Googled.
Oh, you Googled.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
look at you.
Annual high-end salary for a police officer in Atlanta, Georgia is on average between, get this, these are the people that risk their lives on a daily basis.
Not all of them.
This is true. Some are lazy and just sleep in their cars.
Or they
but
just don't have that job.
This is true. The good
I doubt
policeman out
anyone's
there.
driving through school zone and then gets in a shootout. I said I ain't going 25 miles an hour.
But the people that risk their lives, sometimes on the daily, get an average salary between 32 to 40 a year. And the sad part is, pretty much police officers make just as much as teachers now. It's sad because teachers don't make a lot. Okay, so my point is, it might actually be. Oh no, I know they're not in the 40 range. Definitely not. Like more 30s. You know, at least at a good school. You know, they can afford it. They can afford it.
$500 a year. Eating them rations. Why do you think teachers ask for you to bring everything to school?
Everything.
Okay, kids, I need you to bring 5 boxes of tissue. I need you to bring 10 packs of pencils. I need you to bring some tampons. I need you to
Right. Some soap, so I can take it home.
so I can take all of this home.
That fleece jacket I saw in Target.
Yes. Multiple colors. Okay, not everyone in the same color.
Size
Gift cards
medium.
to Walmart, please. Thank you. This is all for your learning.
All for your learning. So policemen's salaries would heavily increase. I'm thinking.
Why is that though?
Because first of all, I'm already putting my life on the line every day. You couldn't pay me. First of all, you couldn't pay me as a police officer to be a part of any of these riots that's gone down. I would be like, nah, I'm going on PTO. You know, I'm going to take a vacation.
I feel like it's a voluntary thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And
then after nobody volunteers, I think it's an
right.
Anybody
Becomes like, so y'all
anybody want to go to these riots? Nah. Okay, here we go, guys.
Down the list.
Meeny, mighty, mo. Or paper, scissors, rock. Which one you want to do?
Right. Because you got to think about, depending on where we're getting these police officers from, because they're still considered. They're considered a different type of police officer, but even the inmates.
SWAT should not be included in this.
Or Marines, anybody ex-Marine.
Well, specifically, we're just doing police.
Well, no, I'm saying ex-Marine because
because they could become a police.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, they'll kill somebody.
Yes,
be some shell shock.
And I'm thinking inmates that are just like, hey, I already got 40 to life anyways.
40 to life. How old are you?
Hey, it happens.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
But what can he do on a field?
But what's interesting, there are people that have, quote unquote, been in jail for life. Because life is a maximum of 100 years. So life doesn't necessarily mean 100 years. It just,
I don't comprehend how life is not your lifetime.
That does make sense.
That's like you telling me you've won $1 million. Oh my gosh. But only really 1,000. Like
that is actually that's exactly how the lottery. That's how it works. If you have to pay a certain percentage of your winnings, if you decide that you don't want your picture publicized in the newspaper, like
because
you don't
have 50 billion people come and call you.
It's like 2.5% of whatever, or 10%. I can't remember which it is. It varies.
I wouldn't mind actually, because then I just change my address and my phone number. Problem solved.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yeah,
like I'm moving.
I'm just
like y'all aren't gonna know me anymore.
Anymore.
You also have to pay the taxes on it.
That's fine.
You have to pay.
You have to pay if you want it in cash or want it automatically all the time. There, you get a portion of it gets taken away. I'm like, give it to me in chunks. I don't care.
Month or I'm just like,
I just want the full amounts. Unless you we're giving you $10 a year for a certain amount. I'm like, hold up, back up.
Wait a second, I did not read the fine print. But yeah, policemen,
But why would they go up? Why would their salaries go up?
Because I just don't see a policeman in his right mind saying that I'm going to allow an inmate that has been convicted of murder
But he murdered with something. And it's not like when the inmate tackles you, he just gets to stand over you and beat you.
We don't know. We don't know how this game is going to go.
Yes, we do. There are refs and people with shotguns, and they had not shotguns. It was sniper rifles.
On the side, on the sideline.
Up top in towers.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Already.
nobody was doing
It was
anything
like tackle
crazy.
me if you want to.
Yeah, like you could. I mean, they did tackle. And they let them tackle each other because they did some horrible like they started doing like stiff arms and stuff like that.
Right.
But they like stopped them and all this. They would just get
We
penalties
don't
and get
cripple
pushed back or
somebody
whatever.
today.
Yeah, crippled. Fine. Okay, cool.
What? No.
Hey, stuff happens in football. Okay, like, it's life.
And I feel like that's exactly how that's going to be the inmates' testimony.
Stuff
football.
happens on the field. Okay. So I'm just saying they can't. They can't. They can't do. They can only do so much
There
on the
needs to
field.
be an extra
Because-
incentive.
No, because if I had to vote, and I was a cop, I had to vote between going to this riots and going to play football against one enemy.
One?
I mean, really, technically, unless I'm a running back or something, ain't a bunch of people gonna hit me. I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Just run in reverse.
You know what? No, I just have the safest job. I'll play the kicker. Okay, just kick it away. Ain't nobody running at me. I'm fine.
That's true.
It's
That's
cool. Or I'll play the kick returner and just have fair catches nonstop.
I'll
It's
just be the
go,
water
try
boy.
to run it out. Try to round it out. Nah, I'm good. Fair catch. So they're starting at the 1 yard line again, but fair catch, bro. Fair catch.
I ain't got time.
They
What's
got
your
time to
point?
get hit. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, you know how inmates are always like send me money to put on my
On my books. On
yeah,
the
my books, because so they can pay for things in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much you can pay for in jail, but I think that in jail they will become very, very wealthy. Because I think that this thing will get so big that they will get jerseys.
You got a celebrity inmate
Celeb-
football player.
Celebrity
Hey,
inmate.
bro. My name's
Yes.
Jason. Okay.
That is
I'm
not
on
your
death-
name. Stop lying.
I'm on death row.
Quantavious.
I'm on death row. You feel me? I'm quarterback of the team
They
here.
call me White Sly. Okay, that's how I do.
I can't.
It's like it's not a color thing. It's just the way it is. Like, but you are white, sir. That ain't the point. You trying to get shanked? So I'm just saying. I think that they will start selling their jerseys
Online?
online, and that
Or will there be a
and-
little gift shop outside the prison?
no outside the jail.
Oh,
Or they'll sell them, or they'll do like overseas when there's a game overseas. They'll put them in stores prior to the week of the game. So they'll be in stores like buy your inmate jersey,
Bye.
and then family members will get to buy their family.
So will
person.
the proceeds from that go towards their books in jail?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
not all of it.
nice.
You gotta give a portion to the
government.
No, the maker. Like the NFL, whoever's making the jerseys.
I feel like if we really wanted to, get into this jail system, I think a percentage would go to the government, then to the jail.
Then to teachers.
No, they're definitely second to last. So horrible because they shape our minds.
I think that's not celebrities, but like sports stars. I think a portion of their funds should always go to teachers. That'd be cool.
That would be because teachers, oh god, horrible salaries. Then another portion
I
would
wouldn't mind
go
if they didn't
to.
pay taxes if it went to the teachers.
Oh, of course not. No.
Yeah.
Another portion would go to the stadium that we're housing this event at.
No, that's not how that works.
Oh no, I was just thinking how crooked the system is in general. So I'm
No,
pretty sure they take as
NFL.
much
That's
as
not
they
how
could.
the crooked system is that we can't have a Super Bowl party here in Atlanta, even though we're going to the Super Bowl. But whatever. Apparently, there's some rule about you can't the screen that you watch it on can't be over 50-something inches.
You lie.
I'm dead serious.
Why?
I don't know.
That is so stupid. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. So you can't. And there. This is real, people. Look it up. I believe it was a church that tried to have a Super Bowl party, and the NFL shut that down.
What?
Like, y'all cannot, because they were trying to. Their team, I guess, from that place had went to the Super Bowl, and they're like, this is the first time, because it takes unless you're in New England. I would say Seattle now, but they're kind of falling off. What's another team? Green Bay, New York Giants. Unless you're one of these teams who you will be in the Super Bowl
Consistent
consistently.
revenue.
Yeah, they know you'll be in there. You don't have these like giant Super. You're like, we have a chance every year. Certain teams do not have a chance every year. Like, it's not going to happen. I mean,
So to keep the money
if
in
the
their
Browns went to the Super Bowl, they deserve to have the biggest Super Bowl watching party
Right.
that they possibly can have. Because it ain't like it's going to happen again.
And it's not like
year.
I paid tickets to go to the Super Bowl. So
So I'm saying a team that just is struggling, like, and they make it, let them have a party.
that's just
They
crazy.
might not make it again.
Right.
But
That's-
so yeah, I think they'll get money on their books.
That is nice. That is nice, you know. So that way, it actually would help the pockets of the, family members because they don't have
Yeah.
to try to send so much.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Right.
And I ain't gotta worry about my family not sending anything.
Exactly. Free my cousin. I feel you.
We got somebody out. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
What?
Are they using those T-shirt revenue to put money on the books?
That's what we just said.
No. The T-shirt revenue, like
Oh.
in real life, like when people make those T-shirt free, like Jacquez.
No.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, I don't know. I
I didn't think
mean,
about that. That'd be nice if they did.
It would
My name,
be. I mean, I didn't
my
make
face
a-
is on the shirt.
I really do have a cousin in jail, so it's like
You didn't make a shirt for him?
No, I didn't.
Shame. You don't love him. Go make some shirt. Put some money on his book.
No, I'm okay.
What's your next point?
Okay, the prisoners that played, certain ones would potentially get shorter sentences
Because what?
because
If they let them lose, let them win.
no, kind of. They're gonna try to bribe the police officer, like, "Hey, bro, now you see I'm 6'7" and you're 5'10". Now I don't really care for y'all because you put me and my cousin up in this thing. You feel me?
What
Like,
does height have to do with anything?
listen,
You're saying that
I'm
I
telling the
won't,
story.
I won't beat you up.
Okay, all right. I'm a good solid 350. You might be 210. You feel me? So I'm just to let you know, I do got a little animosity that I'm gonna let out on this field today. And if you
already
don't want to be a part of that, I'm cool with it. You feel me? But I'm gonna need to know that you're gonna put in, that paper to my parolee or whoever. This is Jason. My parolee or whatever, to just let them know, good behavior. You saw that real good.
Oh, the good behavior is not
Right.
hitting you.
It's that good. That I'm doing that stuff. Ignore the fact that I just shanked somebody yesterday. That was self-defense. You feel me? But all I'm letting you know.
How was he playing on the field if he chased somebody?
All I'm letting you know is I got your back out there. If you got my back in here, you feel me? And then
Couple things wrong with this already. Couple things wrong with this. Whoever is how big? What is he?
Jason is 6'7" and 350.
6'7", 350, and the other guy's like 5 something.
He's 5'10", 210.
5'10". They would not meet each other on the field whatsoever. It's like lightweight boxers meeting a heavyweight boxer. Not even the same realm. One of them's going to be playing a wide receiver. The other one's going to be on the line knocking somebody out.
Exactly, but they don't. We just gonna.
So he's going to leave his spot and just going to run to
Right, just tackle him. That's it. We can run around. We ain't got to stay in formation.
I thought some of these flags, he wasn't in his position. Well, I had to run and hit him. He wasn't helping me out.
So yeah, I think they would try to bribe the police officers and just be like, "Hey, I'm trying to get
That's
off."
too many players, man. That's too many players.
I don't think everyone would do it. I think
just a couple.
Yeah, just a
couple.
few. No, I don't think. I can't see the whole team.
How come this murderer's sentence got lighted?
But
He's been pretty good.
he's been doing good.
Didn't he shank somebody last week? But you know what?
It was
You know what?
self-defense.
Self-defense. You know what?
Yeah, that's what I got. Yes. Hey, it's better. I was gonna say that just a lot of police officers would die. That was originally my point. Okay.
Which they can't. Okay.
But so yes,
Great. Okay.
like I said, Jason already got 40 to life. So
My next point has to do with the community. Okay. I feel that the communication
Lord.
between the community and police figures would increase in a positive way exponentially.
so
Okay, so let's say a police officer is really, really good. He's going to have his own jersey out there. He's going to have commercials, but they have to stay a cop.
we
you know?
really supporting
They're
this
have
thing.
sponsorships and everything, So it's like no
was
one's
it-
going to
what
be
will
running
what will
away
his
from you. It's like if before the games, all of a sudden we have a report, a police shot a person in the back who was running away from them. Oh my goodness, they murdered another person. Let's say you add in the games, a police officer arrested a guy after giving him an autograph. Because he's like, hey, stop. He's like, hey, aren't you the left? Why aren't you the quarterback for get a police officer. Oh, let me get your autograph, man. Can I get a picture?
Before
Okay,
you
but,
put me in your
but I
back
gotta
seat.
take you to jail. Okay, that's cool. I can say I got arrested by you. Oh, snap. This is so crazy.
No.
Yes, that's what I think will happen.
I'm not-
So I
what?
think that it's basically like celebrities as police officers in the community. Okay, and people would gravitate toward the celebrityness of the police officer. Like, more welcoming. Like, oh, I'm wearing Cops 44's, jersey.
Well, it had to be their badge number.
Oh, it would be their badge number. How many numbers on the badge number?
I think 3, maybe.
Okay, I'm Cop 247. I got him on my jersey. Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Smith.
Now let me see. Now this is what I say. I would actually.
No, we're
think...
done. That's it.
He's like, no rebuttal necessary.
That's it. Yeah. But what you got?
I actually think the police officers that actually become good, and the celebrity, they'd be like, oh, they did that in that game last year, whatever. I actually think they would potentially become either lose their actual position, depending on what if they're in their field.
You can't.
For protection purposes.
Why protection purposes?
Because, all right, so you got Jason up in that thing. You feel me?
Jason's
right?
doing a lot of stuff.
And let's say this one guard just happens to always, sweep Jason up or whatever, and, broke Jason's arm. Stuff happens in football. Didn't do it on purpose, because cops don't ever do nothing on purpose.
Every year?
No, this is 1 year. This one year, okay?
Cool.
But
what if they're not held at the same jail?
Well, this is the one jail. We at this jail with
What if
Jason's
they do
at.
that? One of the rules, you can't be held at the same jail as the person who you potentially injured.
Or I would say you shouldn't be able to play the inmates of the jail that you
work at. Yes.
Versus right.
That
So
would be
that way,
better. Yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, if you got like, oh, free my cousin,
But
or
then-
free Jason,
But
and that cop keep messing with him, I feel like
what
his
if that
family.
cop is in maximum security, right, in another jail, and this prisoner is Jason is in a lighter jail, right? He's like, oh, I want to get to that cop, and he starts just shanking people. I'm
Just
getting
to
to
get
that
to
maximum
maximum
prison. Like, we finally got him here, and they're like, oh, but what's his name work here? It don't matter. This guy got to get here. This is the only space we got. He's like, oh, I finally made it. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you in your sleep.
These things happen, but I think some people would take it a little personal if their inmate-in-law, cousin, brother, Jason, Jason's wife ain't feeling the fact that, this cop, his wife.
Okay.
Yeah, they have marriages in jail, their whole families.
I figured he'd be too crazy.
Nah, she understands him. She know it wasn't his fault.
Okay.
But, they're like, you know what? So they may start, like, police officers. Oh, wait, but then those people would go to jail. So I was going to say, people start throwing eggs at these police officers that are good and become the celebrity. And I'm like, now y'all would probably go to jail if you can't run fast enough.
Yeah. They don't have to run fast enough. They can run super fast. That bullet's still going to catch them.
Why are we shooting just because I threw an egg at you? Don't say it. Okay, so
why we shouldn't, even though I did throw an egg at you? What do you mean? I thought he was gonna throw an egg at me, so I shot him anyway. That's how I be. I hit these streets.
Thought the egg was loaded.
Yeah.
I can't.
What's your next point?
All right, so my next point. All right, this is a theme, guys, because America needs it. It would create more jobs for inmates, because if anyone doesn't know, when you are in jail, you can, I guess depending on your rap sheet or whatever,
Yes.
you can actually have a job in the jail, whether you work in the cafeteria, you do laundry, custodian work, just whatever they don't actually want to pay a real person to do. So
it has nothing to do with pay. It has to do with safety of having a real...
That too. I'm sure that's... I'm
So
sure
these
that
inmates gonna be walking around, right? Okay, you're okay right here. You know what? You'll be fine. You have on a disguise. They're not even gonna look at your boobs. You'll do fine.
You know what though? I would love to actually find out if
If you get raped in jail.
No. How that whole job system actually works though? Like, do they get paid, or if they do, does it go?
No. I think it
just gives them something to do.
It gives them something to do, but I think it's a benefit
For
Like-
who? The jail.
No, for you as the inmate, would you rather be
Well,
cooped up doing whatever, or out walking around
Fun
putting
fact.
books on a shelf?
Do you want to know? Back in the 1920s, what was used as the old torture method?
What is up? Why are you? Why? See, here's the thing with fun fact. It's fun. Your fun facts are always about torture and negative things. Fun fact: I punched somebody in the face and then stabbed them multiple times. Fun fact: I hit a kid with my car. Fun fact: people die every day. Like, is there a positive fun fact for you?
I mean,
No.
so what they used as a torture device back in the 1920s and even earlier was a treadmill.
What?
Yes, they used to put inmates. This was overseas, I do
I
believe.
feel like you've said this already.
I may have. Where they put
Or maybe I'm
inmates.
saying you said it so you can stop saying it.
They put inmates on the treadmills for 10 hours a day, consistent. That was used as torture. And then it became actual workout equipment. So, yeah. But, yes, they would create more jobs
How?
because we would have, you know, based off your rap sheet, because we definitely not going to just have any and everybody with these jobs. But, you know, you got the peanuts, get your peanuts here. You got that person.
No, these stadium supplies. You gonna put inmates in the stands with
We'll
normal
collect
people?
them after the game. You have the ones that we don't have to worry about. We just know you're in here because of tax fraud. Okay, what you gonna do? Okay, and then you'll have a taser. You'll have the neck call.
You gonna put the inmates in the stand?
Yes, and they can work at the concession stand. Okay, they can pass out a hot
They
dog.
can't work at this.
Yes,
So
tax
you can
fraud.
see
What he gonna
some
do?
40-year-old man next to some 60-year-old girl.
And if they try to escape, okay, we're gonna all inmates are gonna have a collar. So if you go past, the shot collar like you have
so
for dogs.
this is turned into
No, this is called
Battle Royale.
No,
Apparently,
this is just preventing. This is protecting the community.
Oh,
So in case they try to go past a certain line or
oh my
radius of the
goodness.
stadium,
Have you not seen Suicide Squad? They just go hack that thing and get off and just run away.
we're not going to use the most intelligent inmates. We can't afford that. We're not going to do that. So yeah,
Oh my
we'll
gosh.
give them a chance to get back out into the real world for a
by,
day.
by getting next to people and murdering them. Yes, yes.
No, we will have murderers out there.
Oh, okay.
I like
These people
the
just
guy-
can't become murderers.
Yeah.
I've had it built up so long.
Oh, that's a point.
Or somebody being paid to murder somebody.
Bruh, who you gonna get back? Who you gonna kill inside of this huge stadium with all these people?
Okay, here's the thing, okay? Mm-hmm. I went to jail.
Did you?
No.
Oh, I was like, what? Dave got a rap sheet? What? Boy, stop it.
Pay
Boy,
attention.
he about that life.
I'm going to jail. While I'm in jail,
You might know
my
Jason.
brother has sex with my wife or my girl.
Okay.
Right? So then this fool
Comes to the game.
gonna come to the game. I'm obviously not gonna get in the stands because I probably did something like I was in for
already
drugs or
killed
something.
3
Yeah, I already
people.
killed like 4 people.
Right.
So I'll pay somebody else, like maybe protection or extra money that I have gained via
The
my
person that did tax fraud that will be able to
yeah,
work
who
in the
would be
stands.
able to be in the stands. I'll pay him to just either stab or put something in his drink for him to die. Bam, death. So
We'll
many
see,
people
first,
die.
Once we actually start this whole annual games, we'll see how it goes. If there are any deaths, we'll deal with that at that time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We'll rule it out as a suicide.
Okay.
So what you got?
Okay. So we all know about how they're saying jails are overpopulated and stuff like that, and you go to certain jails depending on either what you've done or
Or prison.
the state that you're in or whatever, the crime you committed in that area. Okay, so I think that would all change. The whole jail system would change. It would all work on a draft system. Okay, like how you draft in
You'll
the
be drafted to
NFL.
jail?
You'll be drafted to jail. Well, you would just switch jails.
Oh, okay.
Depending on wherever you get, like, oh, you're gonna play for this team. Bam, you're now in this jail, so you can practice.
So what
every
would the
day.
Memorial Drive jail in Atlanta, Georgia, in case anybody wanted
That
to
is too much information. Why don't you just say the jail near us
what would their name? Do we have names for them? Like what would
for the
Memorial inmates? What would be their name? Their football name.
Oh, well, it's only one. No, they're just called the inmates. It's only one game.
But I feel like they have to be distinguished. Oh, like
From who? The other from other NFL teams?
Yeah, baby. This will build up some hype around him.
They're called the Inmates. Nothing's gonna beat that name.
Oh, okay.
They're called the Sharks. I think Inmates is pretty much cooler than that.
I mean, but we're gonna like switch out. Okay.
Like Inmates versus.
I was trying to give them some like, you know, some
you gotta
personality.
change like the police officer's name because that sounds boring. It's
No,
like
that's
5-0.
fine. The police, see, this is why we want to see this. Why on the field somebody gonna get murked because why the police officers get to be a name,
Why can't
but
it be
we
cool
inmates
names?
can't.
No, they just have to be like 5-0 versus Inmates.
Okay.
There you go. That's a cool thing.
Sorry, inmates. I
There's
tried.
some great graphics. Like 5-0 and then like BS Inmates and like chains around their names or something. Like a gate around the inmate name. I mean word.
It's a little stereotypical.
They're behind a gate. It's not stereotypical.
Just.
Somebody made a graphic for me, please. I'll be on the policeman's words. Like batons or like just two guns crisscross in front of the 5-0.
Now, question: would there? You know what? Scratch that. You talking about draft? Oh wait, you right? Okay, go ahead.
I don't know where you were going.
Because I was gonna say, well, are they? I literally was gonna be like, well, are they gonna have a draft? But I was gonna be like, just like the real NFL draft,
Yes.
like you know, they
Inmate
get to practice.
247,
Like-
John Jenkins is headed to
'Cause there's gonna be
correctional
practice.
facility in,
And Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin.
So, question: how would the system work? Would it go state by state? Would play each other, or would you have the
it's just-
playoff for that
no,
state?
No, it's one game a year. So I guess you
So
would.
who would be, what jail is the core jail that if you go to this jail, you will be on this football team?
No, all jails can participate in tryouts.
That's what I meant. Are they going to be tryouts?
There'll probably be tryouts. Like each jail, they'll show, like they'll take a video of each player doing some type of specific, kind of like, well, you don't know. In the NFL, they have a thing called the combine where players from colleges will go to and like run certain things, run routes, catch balls, do drills, stuff like that. See how fast they are, how tall, how high they can jump, tall, you know, weight, everything. They do all of that. That's how it will work with the inmates. And then you're like, okay, well, these are the best guys we got. Let's put them on the team.
Okay, well that was a cool point.
Thank you.
I think all in all it is to say this would literally never happen
No,
because this is not safe.
Especially with Troy inmates in the crowd.
No, my inmates are trying to better themselves.
Whatever. Okay, let's go down our points real quick.
Okay, so policemen's salaries will be increased.
Yep.
My next point, more prisoners would try to bribe the police officers that are playing to put in a good word for them to have the potential of the short sentence.
That's a lot.
It was a lot.
Mouthful. Okay.
And then last but not least, it would create more jobs because we would allow the non-violent inmates to work in the stands and actually work in the stadium and at the concession stands and pop your popcorn and things. And there you go.
Okay. My points were inmates will have more money to spend in jail off of jersey sales. Second point is that violence in the communities would slow down because the cops become basically celebrities and people wouldn't run away. They want to get autographs. And my third one is
As
that
they get arrested.
after but you got an autograph. And my third is that jails would be occupied by the draft, not by your location or whatever happened to you, and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
And that's the show, guys.
Aw.
Eve, you want to tell them where they can find us?
So yes, if you guys would like to petition, for inmates to have the potential of having annual football games against policemen to really own their skills, you can tweet us at the good old Twitter, okay, at the Real and Real Pod, or you can personally link up with me on the line. That came from a movie, but I just can't remember which one it came from. On the line. What is it? Oh goodness, what is it? I know it. It was the one where they work for Google, the interns. Boom. I said a line and thought of the answer myself. Anyways,
Congrats for a very subpar to bad movie. Good job. You remember the line.
Oh, but yes, you can personally hit me up on the good old Twitter at Miss Real and ooh, no, that's not my name.
Yes.
My name should be Miss Real and Real, but no, Miss Lovely _Cubs. And don't forget about my host David. Where can they find you or talk to you?
It's a Christian.
Thanks, guys. And then, of course, if you would just like to revisit any of these good points that we have had, so that way you can put your reason on the petition as well, you can listen to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, TuneIn, iTunes, Google Play, Tumblr, and that's it. Is that it?
That is it. Thank you guys for listening to the Super Bowl special. We hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
All that great stuff. I am rooting for the Falcons, but more than anything, which a lot of people do not take time to do, I hope that everyone stays safe when they play, because these ain't, like, I always think about, you know, when you're
Wow, I feel like this is about to become a powerful speech. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, you know, when people are like, yeah, like, come on, get him, kill him, hit him. I had some dudes sitting behind me one game, kill him, kill him, kill him. Every time the other team hiked the ball, kill him, take him to the ground. These people break their legs and their knees and their backs and their concussions. And I'm like, that ain't the cool. Like, I don't know. Like, when you think to yourself, you know what, I could be a professional. No, you couldn't. You know, every time that happens, I'm like, no, because if I hurt, I get a paper cut and I'm thinking I can't use that whole hand for like a week. Like, it's damaged. I need a sling. What will I do? Like, and they breaking whole body parts. Like, no, I'm not about that life.
And they coming back next game, boy, stop. You couldn't make me. For somebody to run towards me, their goal is to push
knock me out?
No, on the ground.
There was a dude in our last game who played for Green Bay. His dude broke his ribs or something like that, and they just put more padding. I was like, no, sir.
You think I'm about to still play?
No, sir.
What is that on my contract?
Time out for the season. Let's take a break. I'll be back. Like, no. But yeah, I hope everyone stays safe, and I hope it's a good game.
Oh, Falcons, you hear that? David cares about your safety.
And the other team.
You two guys.
Oh my God.
Well, I assume if the Falcons are okay,
I'm just saying, like, no, everyone
too.
else can die. That's just my team. No, I want both teams to stay safe. I hope everyone has fun watching the game, being in the game, enjoying the experience. And thanks, guys, for listening. We really appreciate it, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye. Say bye.
Adios, muchachos and chachos.
You say it's so weird.
That's how you say it.
Chachos. Chachos.